good, y'all? R&B singer Kevin McCall has basically been crashing out because he went broke. He recently did an interview where he revealed that he's using EBT cards because he hasn't been properly paid for working with Chris Brown in the past. Now, I'm not quite sure what caused the rift between Chris Brown and Kevin McCall. I do vividly remember Kevin McCall being featured on, I think it was a song, I Just Want to See You Strip Right Now. I believe Kevin McCall was on that song with Chris Brown. They did a couple songs on mixtapes together. But, you know, recently, Bryson Tiller, because I believe Bryson Tiller and Chris Brown are on tour together right now. And Bryson Tiller bought Chris Brown a BMW, you know what I'm saying? So Kevin McCall basically responded to that and said that, you know, Bryson Tiller and Chris Brown are, you know, dating each other, or they're doing some type of like intimate shit together, you know what I'm saying? And then he went on to do the interview where he basically started crying after he pulled out an EBT card, and he was talking about how he's broke and he basically can't afford to take care of his kids. Now, Young Thug attempted to play, you know, a peer moderator in between Chris Brown and Kevin McCall's never-ending beef, and it turned out to be a wasted effort because Breezy is telling the world he's been Chuck the Deuces on that relationship, you know what I'm saying? After Kevin's mental breakdown over a $25K payment Chris supposedly owed him on the Back on Fig podcast went viral, Thug intervened and told the struggling singer-songwriter that Chris, the megastar, likely had been too busy to address whatever issues they were having. So Young Thug went on Twitter and said, "Kevin McCall, hit me, my nigga. I'll give you the $25K you need, and I know Chris Brown would give it to you. Also, bro, he a real one. Niggas is busy sometimes, brother." So Young Thug obviously has no idea about the past beef between Kevin McCall and Chris Brown. Like, it got so bad, y'all, that Kevin McCall was threatening Chris Brown's kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dude, like, straight up crashed out on Chris Brown. And I don't think there's any way that these two could ever, you know, be cool again. But when you owe somebody $25,000, that's a lot of money. And the fact that Kevin McCall is using an EBT card and he can't take care of his kids, you know, I'm not saying that that justifies what he said, but the man just wants his money so he can take care of his family, you know what I'm saying? So Chris Brown posted on his Instagram story and he said, "Remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge, and you know what's funnier than a troll? Capital letters, a broke one." And then he put the smirk emoji. So Chris Brown don't have any intentions on paying Kevin McCall that $25K ever, you know what I'm saying? So the response may sound harsh, but Kevin has been gunning for Chris Brown in the public eye